Hi everyone, welcome to Meta Interview with Klara Kopi. Today I'm here with Punter. He is the co-founder of NEARverse Labs and also of the RocketBois NFTs collection. Hi Punter, how are you?
Hey, doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad we're finally making this interview. It's very cool to know new projects on building on Near, and yeah, it's very nice to check it out and talk a bit about everything.
Yeah, thanks for having me here. Glad to be here. Good afternoon.
Yeah. To me is the afternoon, to you is the middle of the night. Well, actually, very late.
Uh, it's just past midnight. Yes,
Yeah.
it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Crazy.
yeah. So
So
yeah, I am.
let's start talking a bit about your background, how you got here, things that were important in your life that made you come to this new path,
Yeah,
bright new world.
okay, sure. Yeah, I'm from India, and I come from a beautiful beach city towards the south of India. Uh, I grew up here. I went to college here. So, at least my whole life here. But for the past 10 years, I started working in 2012 or thereabout. And yeah, I graduated in tech and I started working in tech right out of college. I worked in many cities all over India and a couple of years in Hong Kong as well. My experience is primarily banking and insurance. We built automation solutions. I worked as a developer start to begin with in my early days, and then started managing tech teams that build robotic automation solutions that save uh, time and money for the banks by automating tedious processes.
Yeah.
So that is my experience. About me, I come from a family of sportsmen. My dad and my granddad, they're all they're all teachers. They are sports teachers. So there's a natural tendency of interest in sports and in all the cousins, in all my cousins and uncles, and my brother as well. Myself as well. I played a lot of sport in college, um, in high school as well. Mostly it was cricket, volleyball, and I even played softball at the state level, my state. And yeah, that's how that's a little bit about me.
Yeah. The cool thing is that you're not that stereotype of the guy behind the computer, never playing anything, never moving your body. You were there playing sports and also on the computer, programming, being a dev, all
Yeah,
at once.
never been a geek, never been a tech geek. I wouldn't claim to be, I would never claim to be one. Probably I
Yeah,
can never.
that's nice.
That- That's just my job. That's
Yeah,
what I do for a living.
that's cool. As usually there's this stereotype and you're not that. That's cool. I wish I was more active actually. I have to go back to do some sports because I've been just a couch potato.
Uh, Andrew, all from after the pandemic.
Yeah, that's how I got there. Stop
Yeah,
doing most of my physical activity.
like this. And yeah, for myself, it's myself, even my brothers, and most people I know, they just put a pause on everything they do,
Yeah,
the exercise, the workouts, etc. It's changed us a lot.
yeah. I think that happened for most of us, including a bunch of people started working more in the computer and with the internet and everything like this because of the pandemics. Like myself, for instance, because I'm an artist and I wasn't much of a digital artist before. That happened because of the pandemics. It was a transition. But for
Yeah,
you, I'm sorry.
that's the good part. I
Yeah,
learned to cook.
Yeah, I learned a bunch of things. I think I never learned so much in so little time because all my mind was all in focused in one thing, learning
Yeah.
more. So, but for you, this big transition actually didn't happen, right? Because you were already working in tech development with banks and investment, and I think that makes a lot of sense when it comes to blockchains and Web3, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I've always wanted to start building my own tech company.
Yeah.
Um, but when I think I've always been investing in stocks, probably from my mid to early career. I've been investing in stocks, but when it comes to Web3 and blockchain, it's only been probably a year and a half
Mm-hmm.
since I've started. I've primarily started as an investor. Um, I initially did some spot trading, etc., and then we started trading NFTs about a year ago,
Yeah.
primarily in Solana and Binance. A couple of my old colleagues and friends, we formed a little WhatsApp chat where we talked about the upcoming projects. And, yeah, it all. When you look back at it, those conversations, I sometimes go back and look at them, and it's just been a year, but how naive we have been. We used to invest in anything and everything.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of
that's how,
scams,
yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah,
And I think
yeah,
it's the
we've been,
price of growing so much, right? Everybody wants to jump in and be the next thing,
yeah,
but there's a lot of people that are just scams.
yes. Um, yeah, maybe people start with good intentions, but then they lose interest, or
Yeah.
uh, they just move on to another glittering thing.
Yeah. Persevering is hard. You
Yes,
go there and do your work, even the parts that are annoying, and you gotta do it yourself from the beginning because the project is small, and people don't have this in mind when they do their stuff.
yeah. Myself, I've been a part of probably as an investor. I have invested in probably more than uh, at least 70 to 100 projects that have either
Wow.
completely run or
Wow.
they are not active anymore.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, along the line, I've realized that this space rewards those who invest, but um, those who are really rewarded are the ones that contribute. The developers or the builders that you say. It doesn't necessarily. You do not necessarily have to be a developer or a project owner. You contribute in any capacity, like an artist, a community manager,
Yeah.
anything. I mean, this space doesn't judge you on where you have come from, what your qualifications are. That's a good thing. That's it gives everybody an equal opportunity
It's
wherever you're
true.
from.
Yeah. You just have to go there and do your thing. Keep doing.
Yeah, all that works is your talent. So yeah, that's when I've realized, I mean, why not start something on our own. I mean, I've been doing this for a while, building products for big big corporations. Why not build these good products in Web3 where you'll be rewarded firsthand? And then that's the idea. And I got together with a couple of my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them I worked with them in the past. One of them is Bio. He's really actively developing for projects on Solana,
Yeah.
big ones like DGods and Blocksmith Labs. And one other friend, they both are really hands-on devs. So they they know the space in and out well, better than myself. So they have been they do all the tech decisions, I would say, and I take care of all the functional side.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's how it started.
Awesome. And where does this inspiration and this motivation to start your own project came from? Like, oh, I don't want to participate in something that is already built. I want to do my own thing. Like I said, you always wanted to do that, but why do you think that you wanted to create your own project, your own projects, actually, you know? Because you have NEARverse Labs and RocketBois. How did it happen?
I would say they're different projects. This is I would
Yeah.
look at this as the Web3 startup that is building. And
Yeah, you can talk about them both if you want. No problem.
yeah, yeah, that's the NFT collection. I would look at it more like a fundraiser for building products. We made some good amount of funding, so that will help us build some good products. We already built a few. I'll talk more about that. I'll first answer the question that you asked me. So why have I started in Web3? I mean, if I had to go and start my own company, probably Web2, you already need to be someone. You need to have either you need to have the funding or you need to have the connections, etc. But like we talked about earlier in Web3, you do not necessarily have to be someone already. You can just start with nothing. So that is one of the other drives for us that has encouraged us to start in Web3. So yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a very democratic space. Because actually, it's like this. It's a very new space, so you have plenty of space to build your thing and create
Yes.
your community and take grants and yeah, if you show your work,
Yeah, democratic most of the time.
yeah, let's not pretend that some weird things happen everywhere. This happens because we're human, and so yeah, not everywhere
Yeah,
is this
yeah, but
dream. I'm sorry, yeah, I interrupted you.
yeah, no, it's but one thing that firmly believe is the future is decentralization.
Yeah.
Is the future. I mean, I wouldn't say it's limited to one blockchain, but yeah, I,
So yeah, why did you choose to build on Near protocol?
Shashay, there are three reasons really. One, the tech is obviously great. With Near, we can almost draw parallels between Near and Solana in terms of tech. You know, the founders being from similar backgrounds, the tech, and they both Solana and Near both compete for the um, same thing, same user base from Ethereum. So yeah, it was a choice between Solana and Ethereum for us, and we wanted to be the second reason is of course we wanted to be early adopters. It's early adopters with Near. By the time we decided to build, probably we had this conversation on which blockchain to choose in early February this year. So by the time it was really early. I mean, like they say, 1 month, one 1 month in Web3 is equal to 5 years in
Oh yeah.
real world. So yeah, it feels like really it's been ages. But yeah, we want to be early adopters. So yeah, that is one of the driving factors to choose Near.
Mm-hmm.
And the third reason is definitely the communities. We've, me personally, I've been as an investor in multiple blockchains, like you said, Solana,
Yeah.
Binance, and even Ethereum projects. So, but when it came to Near, the communities were small and really close knit. Yeah. And I should say there is zero to less to zero toxicity. When you when you see, I won't point fingers at any particular blockchain or any projects, but I've experienced that toxicity in some instances, but when it came to Near, I mean, it was people were very welcoming. Probably, uh, I really felt comfortable here. I mean,
Yeah.
if I did something, if I built something, I felt it should be in Near.
Yeah, I like it very much in here. The community is very helpful when you need when someone new comes and has doubts and want to know more about it. People are very welcoming, and they explain it to you in a very patient way how things work. And there are plenty of tools also for you to get used to. And like if you're starting a project or a DAO, you have multiple tools to make it. It's very nice. And also I'm not a dev, but I listen to it every time. Everyone talks a lot about the tech in Near. Like, oh, the technology is very cool, it's very useful, it's very fast, it's cheap. So yeah, let's use it.
Yes, you're right. I mean, when we started off and we built a prototype of the metaverse, and there's suddenly a lot of attention on us, and there were really a lot of established projects that came forward
Hmm.
and tried. They were open to have conversations with us to know if we needed any help, etc. That was really welcoming. I mean, and that's when we felt, I mean, that we made the right choice choosing Near. And on top of everything, of course, I mean, we would be lying if we said the foundation didn't play a part, the grants did not play a part.
It does.
Yes. So yeah, that was the that closed us. That's the deal for us. So that's really motivating with the new foundation grants. So yeah, it took a while for the foundation to notice us and notice our application. But we've started our conversations with the foundation recently, and we're very hopeful that we'll be getting that grant. It'll be
Awesome.
really helpful. Yeah,
That's great. Yeah, because we can't pretend that we can work for free all the time because we have
absolutely.
bills to pay and people to pay because you want people to work and be rewarded also. So you won't just say, hey, I have a cool project, but you work for free. Nobody wants that. Actually, there are
Yeah,
people that are willing to do it, but it would be a sacrifice for everyone involved because you have to live.
yeah, we just wanted to be a very small team.
Yeah,
Initially, we started with uh, three of us, two devs, myself, and one other friend. He started contributing himself as a community manager, and
yeah.
we hired two more guys to be our mods. That was it for me. But then it grew and it grew and grew. Now it is we have 15 people working for us. We
Wow.
are a team of 15.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's a good sign. I hope you grow bigger and
yeah. I mean,
better. Oh.
yeah. It also, I mean, it mostly owes to us being a multifaceted project. Once we started off as a metaverse project, metaverse homes, but then we saw this opportunity of building something on the infrastructure side, and then we got the opportunity to partner with Blocksmith Labs from Solana. They have this cool whitelist management platform. They
Nice.
call it Much. So we partnered with them. We brought that. That is a really good innovation. We brought that to Near. We built the Near compatibility to it. We manage onboarding projects to it. It is really cool utility for both projects and NFT traders. So yeah, that is when we didn't completely pivot to just building utility software, but then yeah, we grew even before we made any money.
Yeah.
So we had to have uh, these metaverse guys, metaverse architects, a couple of them. We had to have the Rust devs, and the community grew instantly after we announced the partnership with the big Solana projects.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden there were so many eyes on us, so it was inevitable.
Yeah, it's great. Actually, I'm very excited. I will certainly check it out, your utility NFT thing, because I'm always thinking about new projects to build. So yeah, I'll check it out. That'll be cool.
Okay.
So now to talk about the metaverse, because you said you were working with the metaverse, and so you must have your thoughts on the metaverse, and how do you think that having a virtual space will help projects to grow? And actually, first, let's talk about yourself. How do you think? What do you think about the metaverse, and how do you think that will help you grow your project?
So, metaverse itself is a fascinating concept. It probably will change the way how we interact with each other, or it may not. I mean, at this point, we can't really say it. Really, it's really early. But with all the projects that are, raking in millions of dollars in funding to build these virtual worlds, it's me personally, I like it. I like interacting with people virtually, doing anything else. It really excites me.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of the reasons we started as a metaverse centric project. So by the time we started this, there was no there was no dedicated metaverse project. I'd say there were a couple of projects building on it,
Mm-hmm.
but they again. I didn't see anything significant on the metaverse side, so that is why we chose metaverse. And will how will it help the projects? I mean, that's really tough to say. Again, it comes to the amount of utility that you provide. I mean, it's really hard to provide any utility or any benefit for your investors, your holders, if
Yeah.
on the metaverse end. So it's really tough to attract people. And the second thing, it costs a lot of money to build something really cool.
Yeah.
With We are a very small project. Near is a very small blockchain, and our budgets are really low. So if it comes down to the quality again, and when you have somebody spending millions of dollars in building this this exotic virtual world, and you have this small project on your protocol buildings trying to build make something, so
Yeah.
it's really tough to convince people to invest in you.
Yeah.
It comes down to the interest. So, but the idea is to for us is to grow from ground up. We didn't start from day one saying that we're going to be building this crazy metaverse, crazy virtual world, but we started off with homes. So we are giving every NFT holder uh, a virtual home, which will
Oh.
have yeah, which will have near wallet compatibility. So you can connect your near wallet to your home and display the NFTs that you have in the wallet. And these house will be of four types. I mean, your house will be allocated based on the rarity of your NFTs. We
Mm-hmm.
have segmented the four types, like I said, and each one is the smallest to biggest. So the biggest ones are very few; they're rare. There's only 200 of them, and then it increases. The our total collection size, NFT collection size, is 2,000. So yeah, there's going to be 2,000 homes. The idea is to first deliver these four types of metaverse homes with the wallet connectivity and etc. So that was the initial idea, but then we wanted to add more to it. We wanted to add a gamification concept to it.
Yeah. Cool.
So what we did is instead of just having a, a view navigating through your virtual gallery home,
Mm-hmm.
what we did, we had a 3D character walk through it, which will be your NFT, your RocketBois NFT.
Cool.
Your RocketBois NFT is not just a JPEG, so it'll be it'll be in a FBX format, and I think it will be in a couple of formats. One is FBX, is the 3D model,
Yeah.
and the other is GLTF. So I think that they'll be used interchangeably. So that will be used to navigate within the metaverse homes. So that's we added that cool feature. We thought of adding that cool feature. We have the demo up on our website. You can check it out at NEARverselabs.io.
Oh, I saw it. It's like a
Yeah,
spaceship, right?
yeah.
It's very cool.
That is one of the types. One of the 4 types. So our second demo will be live next Monday. It comes along with the 3D model, and it demos the wallet connectivity as well.
Cool.
So yeah, the idea is to expand, first deliver these metaverse homes, and then secure enough funding to actually expand to the the outside environment and build an actual metaverse city.
Oh, awesome. That'd be cool. Yeah, I want to see that. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, we are excited to deliver that.
Go team. So, what are you working on now? What are your plans for the future of NEARverse Labs and RocketBois? Because you said they are 2 different projects, so you can talk about each one separately if you feel like.
Yeah, sure. Again, we're building utility software. We already have our product live, which is Vulcan whitelist platform. We already have 3,400 unique wallets registered with us. We've had 20 to 22 projects that we onboarded and had given away more than 5,000 whitelists, whitelist claimed through our platform. So for a small blockchain such as Nears, in a market like this, in a bear market, we should be really proud of what we have done so far. The number of users and the growth that we are seeing. We are targeting to add. The idea is to add more features. At the moment, it is just a whitelist management platform, but we'd like for it to be more than that. We'd like to incorporate more features like NFT raffles, whitelist raffles, and NFT options as well. So that to start with, and there is one more product idea that's going to be a great add-on to the whitelist platform. So at the moment, the utility of the whitelist platform for projects is only until they mint out. I mean, after the mint out, they pretty much do not have anything to do with it. So we have a really cool idea, which I cannot talk about much.
Okay, spoilers.
Yeah, I mean, owing to the competition, everybody wants a piece of it right now.
Okay.
So yeah, that's something that we discussed with the foundation. Yeah,
we'll have to wait, guys. We'll have to wait.
Not for long, hopefully. If we get the funding we're after, we have discussed that idea with the foundation. They really liked it. So yeah, I really hope that they fund this idea so that we can go ahead and start building it in the next month or so, and probably get it go live in a couple of months, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Cool. Well, I'm following you, so I hope I get this notice in time.
Yeah, this is the first that I've talked about it.
That's cool.
We haven't had space in a while now, so this is my first public interaction in a while.
Oh, it's okay.
So besides,
I'm cheering for you.
Yeah, so that's one end of it. We're also having me being from an automation background. I did that for a living for a while. So I do not like manual tedious processes. So I in my free time I build some bots. One of them is a uh, near payout bot where all my staff, my 16 staff, get paid automatically. So there is a
Oh,
spreadsheet with with their salaries filled out, and the bot is triggered by itself um, every Sunday evening.
awesome. That's cool.
So yeah, we've done that internally, and there is an idea to you know add make more features to it and sell it like a service.
Yeah, that's
That's the
awesome.
second.
Yeah, because it's very tedious, really, to do all the spreadsheets and then paying everyone, creating invoices or creating like we on the DAOs we use Astro, so you have to do all the requests, and yeah, it's a very boring
So
process.
we are lucky. We just have 16 staff. They imagine a project having 50 staff members, and they have
Yeah.
to do a near path. You have to send near to every one of them, and it's quite tedious. Yeah, we are thinking of adding more features to it. That is low key a side project. I mean, I work on that individually, so that is that's more of a side project.
That's cool.
And yeah, the metaverse forms, of course, it's been ongoing for a while now. We drop cool previews on our Discord and Twitter once in a while. And like I said, the second demo will be live next Monday.
Yeah.
So you can check that out. So that's where we are with our products.
Awesome. That's good. It's a bunch of stuff. I'm excited to see it. Uh, s- yeah, now these questions are more about the future. Like, what legacy would you like to leave for future creatives, devs, builders on this space, on the Web3 space?
Mm,
Is it? It's okay.
um, so, like we discussed at the very early in this interview,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what level you're contributing. It not everybody has to be developers. I don't develop myself. I just make people do things. I just get people to do things. Um, yeah, you can just start contributing. You can just start taking work as it comes. It doesn't have to be big. The paycheck doesn't have to be huge, but perseverance, it pays off. I should say that.
Yeah.
I can give you a cool story about a guy I know on Solana. Mm, His name is Alex. I I knew him from the days uh, we were DAO members from DGODs. I was an investor there. So he started off as you know a moderator there.
Mm-hmm.
He's an engineer by himself. I was told. So he didn't get paid initially. He worked for free as a mod, and then one day he decided to build something for DGODs just like that. And then they really liked the idea. They really liked the product that he built, and then they gave him an opportunity to join the team as a developer. And then from there, in a matter of 3 months, he grew and he became the lead developer in that project. It
Wow.
is to give you the context, DGODs is probably the project with the biggest market cap on Solana, biggest NFT project.
Wow.
And then from there, he started his own project. It's called Blossom Labs. In a matter of 6 months, he became a founder of a project that is worth multi-million dollars.
Wow.
And all this happens in the span of 7 months. And you see, where did he start? He started as a free. He started to work for free as a moderator on Discord on an NFT project. He started small. He took the opportunity. He made connections. So yeah, take it as they come.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's actually a very good story. It's a started to cheer up people that are, oh, I don't get anything. I'm not graduated as a XYZ thing. But yeah, you can come, you can build, and if you show your work, show you're for real, because that matters more than what's your graduation skills.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I would say not every one of us is going to be a
Oh,
millionaires.
of course, yeah.
Yeah. And my idea is just take the opportunity
Try.
because yeah,
Try it, Lynn.
hustle.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, Punter, thank you so much for that. The interview was awesome. And it was very nice to know your project. And I'll keep my eye on it. Like, oh, I want to see what you're doing in the future. It would be great to follow your trajectory. Yeah, sometimes I forget words on English. It happens.
Like likewise.
Yeah, we're not English native people.
That's not at all. Which is like my third language.
Yeah. It's an effort.
Yeah. I enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you so much.
Having me. We'll talk soon in the future again.
Yeah,
I'll
thank
come back
you.
for updates. Hopefully.
Woo! It'll be awesome to follow you up. Thank
Have a
you.
great rest of the day. Thank you. Bye.